Hey, NASDOG, we get the best dope on the markets. We're going to talk futures markets and charts. If you like charts. But anyway, what are we looking at right here? I just want to point this out. We'll go through other markets here, but this is just right here, right now. I cover the agriculture markets. Okay, this is these hogs right here, but I just want to point this out. Two traders here. It was down 42 cents yesterday. Dece. Okay, we had that big explosion Monday to the upside. Okay, we'll talk about it. But look at the Feb over here. Feb is 83.22, up 40. Okay, I don't know, man. That's got me concerned. This spread went negative. The spread was positive, went negative right down here. Right down here at 79, right there. There's a pink one. There's another like a pink one. There's a green one. There's some trend line from old highs. Okay, we came back there and rocketed it out here. I just want to point that out, because I got some these hogs looking to buy Feb hogs on a break here. Is my idea here. All right. This right here, okay, what is that? Well, I'm not even going to tell you here, right here. Let's go to, where's my arrow there? I want to see what I said. That's been in there for a long time here. Okay. What does this say here? What is it, on a weekly? Where is, wow, holy camole. Okay. Never mind. Okay. All right. So we have, you know what? Let me take those off. For some reason, text on charts suck up memory. So anyway, here we're under 63 here. This is cotton. Okay. If you're looking, babe. Two numbers. 60.74. Okay. Above the big strike of 60, because there's probably open interest in 60 puts. And 59.71 down there, okay? As a matter of fact, we saw this in wheat. We had an orange down there, remember that? And we ended up printing the olive. Okay? So, what did I want to see here? My price would be 60.81, okay? If you were looking to buy it, 60.81. You assume this, but you're buying it against 60 cents, okay? Not the lowest ever. Got some stuff down below, but this is pretty darn, as a matter of fact, I think we got up to 130 in the last couple of years. This is in cotton. We're also coming in. I got some other things I could tell you about if you need to know any of the dope, which is market information on cotton. If you need to get jacked, in other words, if you need to get jacked about doing something, get a hold of me. And just take a look at this chart in the upper right-hand corner. This is cattle here. This would be another possible way. This is another chart that I give to clients here. This is at the high of the year, okay, that percent, and this is recently, okay. So we were just up about 12.5% on the year, okay. Last month we were up 28%. Month before that up 24%. Came back half. Gave back half of that. This is a look at the dollar index, okay? This would be just for, this would be more like traders, okay? But this is par 20 was the high, 99.20, okay? I don't know, there are 100 handle, people that like to buy a 100 handle break. And that's the U.S. dollar futures. Indices. Okay, so silver's up big again today, and here's a look at copper here. Okay, this is today is the 12th, November 12th. So you got an outside up day here. Here that kind of looks like the last couple days. Okay, I talked about this level up here. That's the level. Okay, above there's your looks right there. You can pause the screen. Let's just stroll over to something else. You might not have an interest, but my point here, this is October sugar, okay? So this is for next year, okay? Because it's already November. It's actually, we're getting, close to Dece. So this is October sugar here. We got 1401 green. We got these two trend lines here. The high, okay, going up. Okay, we busted through it, came back closed exactly at this line, 1426. Anyway, and then you got a little line down here, 1381, and something else right below that, 4 ticks below that. Okay, this is another sugar chart over here. Got a long-term trend line here. You spent all month, you spent a lot of time here. This is sugar. Uh-oh, making new highs. I got another chart there. I forget where it was. 12 or something like that. 14, 12. That one coming down. I did it on the other video. And what do we got here? Juice. Okay. The juice is in the news lately. Okay. Everywhere. Anyway, here, this is Jan. You know what? I think I have some different levels here. This gets a little tricky because it's really a thin commodity. And that's a monthly. So, and then what do we got here? This is cocoa. This is coffee. Oh, yeah, coffee. Okay, so they are talking about... What month is this? Okay. This is Dees. Remember I told you we got over the olive and Dees? Oh, wow. Hang on a second here. Holy camoly. Hang on a second here. Okay, you can make a case here. This is an interday, actually. This is an interday chart, okay, here. So you see the green cell. Okay, you come up because then, people that are picking the top here, okay, are selling against these old highs, okay? And then you come out here, you go up here. You're all jacked up. In a small day, you're just higher again. Right? Nothing tripping off anything. You do have that orange right there and a couple of these olives. Over this, you got to be out. Well, anyway, so now they're talking about taking off the tariffs here with some, for, what is it, Brazil? You got to do the research yourself. Boy, that was diamonds on the way up there, too. Oh, man. I wonder what the funds are. Oh, the government's closed. CFTC commitment of traders don't come out. What shall we do? Okay, let's look one more time here. Okay, here, this is the blue line chart, okay? The funds are long here, babe. This we're down 3% here, too. Actually, 4%. 4 times 4 is 16. Okay? So, it's a big move. It doesn't look like it in here, but it's coffee. So, that would be, if you're looking to fade the crowd, the funds are long, though. So if, for example, in my opinion, and that's what you would pay for is a trader's opinion of this, they took off the Brazilian tariffs, okay, or made them smaller, okay. Here, hang on a second here. When did this little skiff, when did this little tiss with Trumpy start with Brazil? Look at that. Okay, you came right back to the first spike high. You got a couple sevens. You got a 7 here. Okay. This is going to be interesting. If you trade coffee, get a hold of me. If you trade coffee, I don't have any coffee players. You'd be the only one. But at times, if you play coffee, need access, CQG access, in a regulated account, get a hold of me. All right, let's bring this to an end here. You can email me, arp@nasdog.com. Trader rule, adage, or excuse. When you are losing, don't take time out. Take time to find out why you are losing. Always use a risk stop to stop the risk.